Hello, it's Cadet David Cox and Cadet Nicholas Gavalia from Georgia, the country, and we're recording the podcast for English 101. My topic is about traveling and all its uncertainties, and I'm interviewing Nick because he is an international student who traveled to America to visit our culture and immerse himself in studies here, so there's no other person to talk about traveling with other than him. So the first thing I'm going to ask him is, why did you decide to travel to study in the U.S.?
I decided to travel to the United States and study at the United States Military Academy because apparently this is the best military institution that offers you a bachelor's degree of 4 years with a great military experience, and it also allows me to represent my country in this different culture. And the United States is the greatest allies to the Republic of Georgia, so this defense cooperation is apparently one of the most important contribution that I could ever made to my country, and I am proud of being here at West Point.
So did you think that coming here you would be able to share your culture with people here?
Of course I did, and this was obvious from the first days of Beast or summer training, when people ask different questions about what was Georgia, why were we called Georgia as the same name as the state of Georgia, how was our culture, music, choreography, history, and of course I always enjoyed to answer these questions, and it always made me proud that it was an opportunity to share between different cultures and make American students more aware of Georgian history and Georgia culture.
So do you believe what you have learned here and will learn here will help you become a better leader because you've seen multiple cultures here at West Point?
Of course, I think so. First of all, West Point is a place of diversity, and this is a place where you meet people from different cultural backgrounds, different nations, and in Georgia we have a proverb, as many kind of people as powerful you are. I'm also aware that we have some different opportunities to study abroad or study different languages, and this is a great opportunity for you to become a all-around diverse person, and in this modern world this is really a key of success. So after I go back to Georgia and will start to serve in the Georgian army, I believe I will be more beneficial in terms of diverse background, in terms of military or education, as I will have a degree from the most significant military institution at West Point in the United States of America.
Awesome. So that just goes to show how traveling opens up all these doors, and you can fully immerse yourself in other cultures like Nick has in the United States, and learn all sorts of things that will help you diversify your mind and have a better outlook on life. But now, in the recent years, we've seen COVID-19 take a hit on traveling. We weren't able to even leave our homes for a period of time. So I'm going to ask Nick here, who's on the other side of America, across the ocean, how it impacted him and how it impacted his travels here to the U.S. and within his own country. So how did COVID-19 impact you at home, and then how was it a struggle getting here?
The Republic of Georgia was one of the toughest places in terms of COVID-19. We had a lot of infected people, a lot of deaths, and this, of course, impacted our lifestyle. And as I'm one of the military personnel from the Republic of Georgia, I spent 1 year in Georgia Military Academy, and it was more significant in an impact for us because we could not leave our academy. We were in quarantine for a long time, and we were depleted of all that freedom that people might have when it's not the time when the world is struggling with COVID-19 or any other significant disease. And as for the travel, it was really hard because when I was coming to the United States, we had to do more paperwork, take several tests a week before and then a day before, 24 hours for a fast COVID-19 test, and I had to do it both in Georgian at the Georgian airport and the second one in Netherlands in Amsterdam, where I had layover because the country required us to do another fast tests. And apparently, before coming to West Point, I also had an opportunity to visit the state of Georgia for the student conference, and that was 2 months before coming to West Point. And that time, Georgia struggled so much. I spent a whole week not leaving the academy in quarantine, and after that, I even had to have some fast tests. And after coming to West Point on our day, I was fortunately able to get a J&J vaccine that significantly relieved that situation. However, in Georgia, we are still require wearing masks, and the problem is that because I got my J&J vaccine here in the United States, when I go back to Georgia, it will be a problem to transfer all this information to the health and wellness ministry of the Republic of Georgia, so that they are aware of me having a shot of COVID vaccine, and it will be also a struggle. It will take a week or two. So there is a hard correlation between people who get the vaccine shots in the Republic of Georgia and people who get the shots abroad. So this is also a hard point.
So with all these struggles, did COVID make you have a greater appreciation for the benefits of traveling? So like, did you see negative, well, obviously you saw the negative impacts from being in quarantine, but did being in quarantine and having all these rules make you appreciate seeing your family that doesn't live close so much more important to you, and like you you were so much happier when you got the chance to visit them? Would you say that you had those that greater appreciation?
If not COVID-19, in a regular lifestyle, me as a plebe in Georgian National Defense Academy would be able to visit my family every week or two without any restrictions. And after COVID-19 occurs, as we were set in a quarantine at the academy, I was depleted of all these opportunities. So it was more important that I missed my family so much. It was a tough experience, and after coming to the United States, it's more important for me to handle with all this stress, because only opportunity to contact my family is online without any live experiences, and it takes already 7 months because of all these COVID restrictions, and because that I cannot use any maybe weekend passes to go back to Georgia, because it will take like more than 3 days or 4 days to handle all these operations. So what's the sense of taking a weekend pass and going back to my family? So honestly, COVID-19 is a tough experience for everyone, but especially for me when I'm living a continent on the another continent over the ocean. It is a really tough experience.
Cool. Thank you for your time, Nick. So as you heard from Nick, he had the short end of the stick due to COVID-19, but traveling to the U.S. had opened these doors to show him a new culture, and the new culture has opened his mind so much, and he's able to study everything he wants to and take all that he's learned from our culture and share it with his back home, just like he shares his culture with us over in the United States right now. He has shown how COVID-19 has depleted the mindset of those who are unable to travel, even leave the room, being in quarantine is just detrimental to one's mental health. But it also has given us a better outlook on traveling itself and a better appreciation for when we get to go outside, when we get to go travel to see our grandparents and loved ones. So yeah, thanks for listening and have a great day.